Hello everyone. Today I have my friend with me, Surbhi Pansari. She excels in menswear and she's a fabulous fashion designer. Today we're going to talk about insights on her journey. Welcome Surbhi. I'm
Hello.
super thrilled to have you with me today, and we're really wanting to know more insights on your journey and how you started and how you got into the menswear fashion. So to begin with, Surbhi, I want to know a little bit on your early life and and what made you get into the menswear fashion segment.
Okay, so since my early life, I was quite attracted to cuts, colors, and silhouettes, and I always had a calling of doing something in fashion. Initially, I was a science student.
Okay.
Yes, and then after completing my graduation in science, I also did my master's in MBA. So how the journey unfolds, it's like something very mysterious.
Okay.
And then I got some kind of hold on how to do designing and sketching and everything. So I enrolled myself into a professional course because that's how things initially start. And I could understand that that's my calling. And it started becoming so interesting, and all my heart and soul I used to give into designing, and that's how my journey started.
Okay. So I'm sure that, when you started something, there are a lot of obstacles, there are a lot of challenges. It's not an easy field as well, because the customers has so many requirements, and every time with new trends coming in, keeping up with them. So there are, like, I think in menswear fashion, especially because I love menswear fashion, and I'm always experimenting with myself as well. So what are the kind of challenges and obstacles you faced?
So frankly speaking, Siddhant, initially I didn't launch my own label. The only reason is that I wanted to first understand the industry quite well and how it works. So day and night tirelessly I worked in Raymond's.
Okay.
And I was into the floor designing outfits for clients, suggesting them different kind of lapels, like a shawl lapel will look good or a peak lapel will look good, and how is your body construct, will a single button would look better. And that is how small things started building up in my head, that it's going to be beautiful, but you have to be practically sound with the whole idea. Mm-hmm. And after I felt that now I'm ready, I plunged and launched my own label.
Okay.
But even after launching my own label, there were so many challenges, day and night, which I was facing for almost so many years. And after a while, I felt, yes, now I'm ready. And now I'm absolutely into the zone where I can, make sure that nothing is going to stop me, and it's just going to be the best journey.
I think it's truly inspiring, first of all, getting into the fashion space itself is a big challenge. And
Absolutely.
then, you're really understanding the customer requirements, and it's really inspiring. Today when I talk to entrepreneurs like you, I myself get inspired to learn so much, and I think knowledge is something, it keeps growing, so
Yes.
I think it's kudos to you, and your hard work which has got you where you are today. My next question, Surbhi, would be, if I see Surbhi Pansari, the label, 5 years down the line, what is your vision forward, with your label, and a little bit on that.
So, Siddhant, 5 years down the line, I truly believe where I am placed right now, I feel it's a blessing. Because the moment I enter my studio, it's like my Zen mode. I just, dip myself totally into the field of designing, taking care of my clients. Even the smallest of issue, until and unless it's like absolutely solved, I just don't move anywhere. It's like I need to do this because this is a challenge given to me and I have to prove it. And unless and until that is done, I don't feel at peace in doing anything else. So I have my clients at times, they are saying ki nahi theek hai, main parso aata hu, and I'm like, no. If you can come tomorrow, let's do this tomorrow. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, we'll do it overnight. Let's do it. And till the time it's not perfect, I just don't blink an eye on anything like, okay, I have to do this or do that. So 5 years down the line, myself knowing as a person, I would like to, just keep on doing this, make this into perfection, and just make sure that all my clients, whoever is stepping into my studio, it's a dream that they walk out with a smile.
I think that is such a good quality, the dedication, the sincerity, and, keeping your clients first.
Yes.
It's so important in today's time, and hats off to you, in terms of your focus and your energy, which brings out the best in your designs as well. So congratulations on that as well.
Thank you.
Surbhi, I also want to know, like, now is the winter time, is there any kind of a special winter collection which you have launched? And would you like to say something on that as well?
Yes, so this time we launched a collection, The World of Chivalry.
Okay.
So it was a collection which talks about all the ancient warriors. We have beautiful embroidery and surface ornamentation. We have used some amazing color tones and antique gold. We did the photo shoot in Jaipur.
Oh, wow.
So the entire concept was really beautiful, and it was about giving an ode to all the phenomenal gentlemen who've been tirelessly working day and night for their families, for their future. So it's a lovely collection, and a collection which talks about a lot of history. So you will see all the details which is taken care in each garment.
That's also fabulous, Surbhi. Surbhi, I want to know if you have to put a message to the youth of today, who really wanting to pursue this as a career option. And, what are the kind of attributes a person must have? Do they really need to do a proper fashion course, or is it like an instinct kind of a thing? What kind of guidance can you give the Gen Zs of today who want to get into this?
So, Siddhant, I truly believe that a professional course, yes, it is important because that gives you a little initial start to how actually do the thing.
Okay.
So whether it is about sketching or whether it is about researching, about fashion, about colors, about silhouettes, that's just to give a kick that, okay, this is where you have decided to be and this is what you are going to be taught.
Okay.
But I truly believe what you learn is actually on the floor. Everything on the book or everything on the mind makes a lot of difference when you're with your clients, you're understanding their, what they want, what colors they want to wear, what would suit them. So that is absolutely a very different journey altogether.
Okay.
Also, I would like to put in this that there has to be a balance between the commercial aspect of the outfit and the design outfit.
Okay.
So what happens at times, we pay too much of attention onto the details, like how the outfit would look. But does it really have a commercial aspect? Will people, really like it? Because end of the day, you have to make sure that you're into a business that giving you a steady paycheck.
Right.
Then only you'll be able to, take care of people whom you have hired, because
True
they
that.
are looking forward to you for running their families.
Yeah.
So it has to be a very beautiful balance, which has a very strong design element, which has something which you can actually feel is different from everybody else is doing it. But at the same time, people are loving to buy it.
Got it.
So that I would like to tell all the coming up designers that please be careful about that, and the journey is beautiful.
So all the Gen Zs, who's watching us today, this is such an important message coming from the fabulous designer herself. Do keep this in mind if you would like to pursue fashion as a career option. So tell me something, Surbhi, on a daily basis, you meet so many clients, and everyone has their own requirements. Is there any special customer experience you'd like to share with us today?
See, most of the time I felt more like the customers, when they are done with the trials and they come to pick up the outfits, they are quite happy. But there was one time I recall that there was this client whose product, the fitting was not coming out perfect, even after a trial that was done. And he had a flight to catch the second day. He was there for 2 days in Kolkata. And I was just feeling, how to solve this thing now, because the time is quite short. And I told the person who was taking care with me, the staff, I just told him that let's do one thing. Just get this full piece open and we'll change the back. Okay. So cut a new fabric. And he was like, ma'am, that's going to take a lot of time. I said, we have the night, right? So today night, let's do this. I spoke to the master. He said that, yes, ma'am, I'll do the cutting. And the manager who takes care of, all their runs, he was like, yes, ma'am, I'm also there. I'm saying, then I'm also there. Let's do it. Just call the workshop. Tell the karigar if he can wait, it would be great. So 2 of the karigars said, absolutely, we'll be there, because this is something, we need to fix it.
Yeah.
And we were there. He did the cutting. We could find out what the error was. And the piece was done. And that moment only I called the client that, can you come around 11:30? And he's like, are you sure? I said, yes, please come. And he agreed to come at 11:30 in the morning. Initially, we were there for a very long time, struggling with the whole piece to get it done. And next day when he came at 11:30, he wore the piece. But what he was more thankful was the kind of dedication we had put. And it was a learning, because at times we try to fix the piece but it's most important to see that how it needs to be fixed. Hadn't I taken that call of just changing the entire bag, it wouldn't have happened.
But you know what, Surbhi, as you said correctly today, in terms of teamwork is very important in today's time. You know, like
Absolutely.
today when I run my business also, you know, it's only because of a fabulous team. Even they share the same vision as you. They want to also see you excel. So it's a collective effort. Obviously, it's your vision that you decided to do this, which is fabulous. But I think even the dedication that your karigars, your tailors all stayed back and they wanted to
Yes.
you also make sure it's perfect. You know, I think kudos to your team and also that you have really brought such a team into your label that people are also sharing the same vision that you share.
So, Siddhant, in this, I would like to say that initially, when you are actually building your business, it's very important to have a team which has the same passion like you have.
Right.
So, while you are getting your team done, you have to ensure that they also have this vision of being somebody,
Right.
doing something. And the most important, I believe, is that whoever walks in the store, they should walk out with a smile.
Smile.
Everything else can be taken care.
Yeah.
I mean, little bit here and there. But if they're walking out with a smile, they will forever be remembering us, be grateful for
Yeah, and
everything
obviously
around.
you take like happy memories with you. You know,
Absolutely.
eventually everyone wants, you know, when the customer has a smile and they leave and they have these good moments because these are the moments they cherish their lives. So it's truly
Absolutely.
well said what you said as well. So now we're going to do something really fun. We're going to have a quick rapid fire round to know Surbhi more personally and her likes. What does she like doing? So if you're ready, we're ready.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So my first question, and it has to be really quick, huh? You can't think also. So the first question would be, what is your favorite holiday destination where I see Surbhi can go 7 days a week without blinking an eyelid?
So I love beaches
Okay.
because it's quite relaxing and the water body just makes me feel great.
Today, if you're really stressed and you know you want to just hear music, and you know because music is the best therapy also.
Yes.
So what is the kind of genre of music do you like?
I think Punjabi music can solve anything. It's just the best.
Okay. Did you go for Diljit's concert?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It was awesome.
Nice. Also, what is that one thing when you leave your house you can't go without?
My AirPods.
Okay. What is a difference you think between the millennials and Gen Zs of today?
I think everything has a, pros and cons. So I think now the generation that is coming up, they are very, very practical. They know what they have to do, and I really feel that it was quite important. So definitely that's a beautiful transformation.
Okay. Also, what is your current favorite read?
Reading Ikigai. I just finished that, and it's a beautiful book.
Okay. And my last question in the rapid fire would be, today if you have to cook something on your own,
Yeah.
like what would that one dish be that you think that you are the best in it?
So risotto. I love cooking risotto, and I
Oh,
think
wow.
I'm good at that.
When are you inviting me?
Very soon.
So thank you so much for your time, Surbhi. It was such a lovely chat with you. Keep shining, keep inspiring people. And I think, where you started and now where you've reached, I personally have seen your stuff and your collection and the kind of hard work and dedication you put in. It's truly, truly commendable and incredible at the same time. So thank you so much for doing this podcast with me.
Thank you so much, Siddhant. It is just such a beautiful feeling to be here today and discussing on fashion and so many other things with you. You've been a dear friend, and absolutely it's a beautiful memory, I should say. Thank you.
Thank you, Surbhi, and I look forward to seeing you more soon and with different designs and collections. So I'm really excited.
Absolutely.
And it's my go-to brand. So I hope everyone comes, everyone in Calcutta or anywhere around the world, you can go on her website, you can check out her Instagram page, and she is, her store is in the heart of the city. So everyone should definitely come and check out her collection. If you have any requirements, festive, non-festive, she's the place where you need to be. Thank you so much, Surbhi.